Right, so why do we get shoulder pain then? When we lift weights, and I'm talking about shoulder pain that's kind of a gradual onset of kind of irritation and a niggle over a period of time. It's usually because of an inability of our rotator cuff muscles to do their job, and their main role is to grab the head of the humerus or our bone in our upper arm and control how it moves in the ball and socket joint. Okay, so if our rotator cuff muscles are not in good shape, then our big muscles like our pecs, like our traps, like our levator scap and our lats, they kind of dominate. And when we go into overhead activities or kind of pushing or pulling down, the rotator cuff muscles are unable to grab the head of the humerus and pull it downwards to create space within the joint. And if that doesn't happen, what tends to happen is the bursa, the little disc you can see on the left in blue and on red on the picture on the right, gets inflamed, and so does the tendon, usually for the supraspinatus, to get irritated, annoyed and inflamed as well, and that is the pain that you're feeling, and that's why it feels quite deep within inside the joint. So what I'm going to show you now is a really cool technique that you can use just a dumbbell or a light weight for, that'll kind of fire up your rotator cuff muscles and get them working optimally and restore a bit of balance in your shoulder. Okay, so here we go with the technique, alright? Now because of where the rotator cuffs are, they come around the back, over the shoulder joint and attach onto the humerus. I found that kind of being bent over helps with this. Alright, and what we're going to do, we're going to work through an internal-external rotation motion. Now you've all seen people doing this with therabands or wherever the bands are called. Now that's fine, okay, it is good. But what I found is doing it with a dumbbell, it gives you a bit more of a specific loading pattern that's a bit more in tune with the stuff that you're doing in the gym. Alright, so kind of your overhead pressing, your bench pressing, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever it is, and the dumbbell kind of gives that similar reaction. So what I find that we do is go into like a bent over row posture, and we're going to use something called an isometric contraction. Now an isometric contraction is just holding a contraction in place for a specific amount of time without movement. So what we're going to do, we're going to go about halfway through the range of motion. So I'm going to keep my elbow tucked in to my hip, and I'm just going to rotate the dumbbell out and hold there in that position. So I'll show you from the front. You can see that I'm rotating the dumbbell out and stopping it from falling in. Once that 10 seconds is up, I'm just going to do the same thing, but go through a nice full range of motion, staying nice and relaxed through my traps. Okay, so I'm going to hold it 10 seconds, 10 reps for the internal and external rotation. Then I'm going to swap arms, regardless if I'm feeling anything on my other arm, because I want to get some good balance. Alright, so this is my injured side, by the way, and this is the side still a tiny bit weaker, but it's not a lot in it now. Okay, so hold it again for 10 seconds, and then nice and fluid. I'm not going to worry about muscle sequencing or any of that nonsense. I'm just going to get a nice fluid motion, let my shoulder do its thing, and get those rotator cuff muscles working hard, getting stronger, start to send blood flow and nutrients into those tendons to help them heal. So give that a go, because it really has helped me restore balance in my shoulder. Now anytime I go overhead I don't get clicking or any sort of impingement. It's just nice and fluid, lovely, pain-free motion, and it's helped a lot of my clients in the past 6 months or so as well. So give that a go. I'd love to know how you get on, and I'll see you again soon.